Hi guys, welcome to my channel Confessions of a Gaming Mum and welcome to post Sunday run. That was a really good run actually. Met up with my running partner for the first time in like a couple of weeks. Met up like at my usual run at the fort because obviously we run at like a different spot every other week. And I was a bit apprehensive because I was like, well, I had fish and chips last night because Rosie was here. And I know it's not the best thing to run on like the day before sort of thing or the day after. And to be honest, we managed to run 5k and I didn't feel like I was struggling either. Like we got to the end of the run and I was like, oh, I don't feel too bad. I think maybe because we were running at a slightly slower pace, like my pace was on average about seven minutes. So normally I always aim to get like 6 minutes 30. So the fact that, yeah, we're running like a little bit slower, but then because we just want to talk. That's the thing with this, even though she's like a pro runner, she runs like 10Ks like a couple of times a year sort of thing, in terms of like she does like big runs, and I think she's done like half marathons and stuff. So she doesn't like, she prefers like these sort of slow pace ones to just chat. So like, because obviously she doesn't want it to get to a point where like we're challenging ourselves to a point that we can't actually breathe while we're running, and then we can't talk, because that's the whole point. It's meant to be you're getting out, you're getting the exercise, and you're getting to socialize. So that's why it's a good thing. So even though it's like, yeah, it's a slower pace, it's fine because we still managed to do 5k and we managed to have a nice catch up in the meantime as well. So the weather is amazing in terms of it's sunny, it's warm, but there's plenty of clouds, so the sun keeps going, as you can probably see from the change of light. The sun goes behind the clouds, but it's also windy, so you have that nice wind, especially because we're on the river, so it keeps us like nice and cool, though I am still sweating. And as you can tell, I'm not out of breath either. I don't feel like I'm struggling to breathe. And for the last, I don't know if you've like noticed, and like the last few times I tried to run, I do really struggle to breathe sometimes. So I don't know if that just is because it was a more casual run. So even though it was a longer run, because it was more casual, I don't feel so bad. Even my legs feel fine. So yeah, I don't know what happened today, because normally, like I said, my Tuesday and my Thursday run, I'm really struggling. Like my legs, my breathing, everything. I don't know, maybe it is because I'm just pushing myself, I don't know. But yeah, really enjoyed it. I had a great day with Rosie yesterday. We managed to complete Palace Midas. I didn't think we would. I thought it would be like a two-parter. But we did film over 2 hours, and poor, like, my husband was left with Bubs for those 2 hours. But it got to a point, like, Palace Midas is one of those difficult, like, levels where it's long, but it's not as hard as, like, St. Francis Folly. Like, I know Rosie struggled with St. Francis Folly because there was a lot of climbing and stuff, and obviously if you fall you die sort of thing. But with Palace Midas you have the challenge rooms, but it's all like flat, there's not really that much climbing, so she did quite well. So I was just like, we got to like the hour mark or the hour and a half mark, and we were just like, if she was to stop then she'd only have like another like half an hour to go. So so in the end we just decided we'll just make it that extra long video, because as well she was on like the first puzzle with like the timed fire puzzle. She was on that for like half an hour because she was determined to get it done herself. She didn't want me to take over. So that again, that's why we took that little bit longer. We'll see how it comes when it comes to editing it, because I'm still working on the Colosseum one. I'm hoping I'll get that done this week. We'll just see. But yeah, plan for today, need to go and see my nan. Obviously we've got the shop coming today. I had a few substitutes, I think, but not too bad. What else was there? I felt really bad for Bubs yesterday as well, because he really wanted to come out, because like he went to rugby and he had a really good day at rugby yesterday. Like my husband said, he was like really active, considering he's fallen over and like just completely ruined his knees. He was very active in rugby yesterday, like running around and like really participating when normally he doesn't. He's very clingy with my husband. So the fact that he did that, and then we came home and he kind of just sat there like while we're chatting and like socializing with Rosie and stuff, and he like was like playing and things, and I did feel really bad for him. So, and he was like, can we go to the fort? And we're like, no, it's not really the best weather for the fort today, and like Rosie's here and stuff. So yeah, I imagine he was probably really bored yesterday, so I do feel really bad. So I want to try and make it up for him today and like give him a fun day. We have, I can't remember if I've actually said to you guys, but my husband's brother gave us like his son's old bike that he never used. Like it was one of his first bikes and he never used it, and we originally thought that Bubs would be too small for it currently, but we got it out the other week and we just had to lower the seat to like the lowest it will go, and he actually fit on it. So what we're actually doing, we've ordered, like we've got some stabilizers for Bubs, so we're going to put the stabilizers on the bike and then he can actually use it. So the only thing we have to buy is, we still have to buy him a helmet, but I think considering he's currently will be using stabilizers, he should be fine. I am currently looking at helmets for him, so because originally what we were going to do is we were going to get him a bike for his birthday, but now we don't have to because we have one, so now I've got to try and think of what else to get him for his birthday. But yeah, so all we've had to buy is like stabilizers and a helmet, and that's not exactly breaking the bank. So we do want to get him a new scooter, but other than that, yeah, I'm still struggling what to think to get him for his birthday. But yeah, so hopefully we might be able to bring him here today and get him to try his bike out for the first time, because there's a lot of like paths and stuff that he can try it on. So yeah, we might do that. So I think he'll be happy with that. But he won't be swimming tomorrow again, which is really annoying because his teacher's still off. So I'll have to think of something to do with him. Might do some cooking or something with him, see how he feels. But yeah, I don't really know what else to really talk about. So that's the plan currently for today. And this week we've not really got much on, I don't think. I said he's not got swimming tomorrow. I'll probably be meeting up with a home ed lot on the Friday. Or one of the ladies, they're actually going on holiday, so we won't be seeing them. But there will probably still be a home ed meet up on the Friday. But yeah, other than that, I can't really think of anything else that we're doing. I need to try and meet up with my sister. But yeah, not much else. But anyway, I need to head home so I can have a shower, have breakfast, and I can do the shop haul with you guys when that turns up. So I will see you at home. Hi guys, welcome to the shop haul. So came a little bit early in terms of, I literally jumped in the shower as soon as I got home because my husband said they'd allocated like 11 o'clock to be a time that they turned up. So quickly had my shower, then my husband was having his, and he literally just as he got out of the shower they turned up, so like 10 to 11. So it's good to get it out of the way sort of thing. So it just means we can just get things sorted, have our lunch, and then go and visit my nan and drop off her shopping. It's quite a big shop, but mostly because it's my nan's stuff, because we've had to top up a lot of my nan's stuff as well. That's like the big pile of stuff you see behind me. So like my nan's stuff cost at least like 35, nearly 40 pounds, I think. So in all, like our shop came to about, I think last time I looked it was like 108 pounds. But like I said, that's also adding on to my nan's stuff as well. So I think our stuff must have come between 70 to 75 pounds. But yeah, I'll go through everything with you quick just so you can see what we've got. But yeah, it does feel like things are starting to get pretty expensive. So, but these are things that we needed anyway. So yeah, we'll just go through things with you and you can see what we've got. So starting over here, we've got our baked beans we had to top up on because we've run out. I had to top up on our rice. My protein bars that I've been having, these are actually really nice. Originally, they said that they only had the cookies and creams, like cookies and cream ones. So like these weren't available, ordered the cookie and cream ones, and then when we got the email to say what was coming, they said they didn't have any of the cookie and cream ones, so they were substituting for these ones. So anyway, they also substituted these because originally we went for the home pride ones, but they didn't have those, so they gave us the Ben's original ones instead. I had to top up on Bubs's oat bars. These can tend to be quite expensive. It's normally when we top up on these that it rubs the price of our shop up. I didn't realise last week how low he was on his oat bars because he's been eating through those like nobody's business. So I bought 2 boxes just to keep him going. So I'll probably then just buy maybe a box each week or something. So yeah, that didn't help. Got my husband's fig rolls that he loves. Also, they've given us 2 pots of hummus, but originally we'd ordered the 300 grams, but because they didn't have it, they've given us 200 grams. So I guess that's nice of them to do that. Also, we had to top up on Bubs' bubble bath. Again, that hikes up the price because it's quite an expensive thing to buy. So, but he was running out, he does need it. Got my husband's vegan meatballs, also Bubs' cheese. Over here, they're still somehow doing my lighten free. It's always the thing, I imagine, that when my husband says they've got substitutes, it's going to be these that get substituted, but luckily they have these this week. We've got crumpets. We've actually gone from 9 crumpets to 6 crumpets. One to try and save a little bit of money, even though these aren't exactly expensive. But Bubs isn't really eating these now. I think one time he had one that was a bit hard and a bit chewy, and since then he's been put off them. So it's just my husband that's eating them. So we just thought, rather than buying like a load of them that they can share, might as well just get them for my husband. So because my husband loves his crumpets. Got our bread, got our garlic. Also, I don't know why they've given us, I think what happened was I I ordered custard creams and they substituted the custard creams for bourbons because obviously we had bourbons already on the shop for me because Bubs doesn't like these, but me and my husband do. So I don't know why we've got three. I can understand why we'd have two, but I don't know why we've got three. I don't know what's been mixed up there. But anyway, yeah, we've got 3 packets of bourbon creams. They're gonna last us for a while. Got an onion. Got my eggs for my omelette in the morning. Got Bubs's strawberry snacks that he loves. Got my popcorn. Got my husband's crisps. Got my husband's yogurts as well. Got myself some Parmesan shavings. Got Bubs's yogurts. Got a top up on our butter. Got my husband's rocket that he loves. Got my romaine hearts as well. I've gone back to turkey mince just like once a week, just to see if I can lower the fat content that I've been having. I mean, it's not so bad, but yeah, just gonna give it a go and see what it's like. I might go back to having steak mince. But so yeah, I just want to try and lower the amount of red meat I'm eating during the week, so see if that does anything. Got my chicken breast mini fillets as well. Got my turkey meatballs because I'd run out. We had to top up on 4 Oatly because when we had Rosie around yesterday, there was lots of cups of tea that we were drinking, so our stock has got quite low, so we had to buy an extra one this week. This is my husband's mince for the chili. Got some falafel as well for his lunch. Got ourselves some more ice cream, and this is the steak mince for my chili. This is what I have with my chili. So I still will be having the steak mince, but I won't be having it for lunch. It'll be like just for lunch, or just for dinner rather than lunch and dinner. So, and also, last but not least, some tomato puree. So like I said, in all, I think this came to around it's between 70 and 75 pounds definitely. Like I said, in total it came to 108 pounds, but that's because of all my nan's stuff. We had to buy her quite a few bits, like the detergent and stuff this week. Yeah, so now I just have to put all this away. Hi guys, welcome to Tuesday. Very hot and sweaty run, but feeling full of achievement because I finally ran a 5k solo. Obviously I ran a 5k on Sunday with my running partner, but I chalked that down to like the fact that she's a bit more of a pro runner than me, so it's always me just trying to keep up and obviously forcing myself to keep running, rather than when I'm running by myself I can very easily just tell myself to slow down. I told myself today, I was like, no, you can clearly do it, and it was quite easy on Sunday, so therefore you can run a 5k. So I just consciously sort of just slowed myself down to the point I was listening to when I was getting the updates, like every half kilometre, so I could sort of make sure I was keeping like a steady pace. So I was running like on average between I think it was like 7 minutes and 6 minutes 40 at the start, and I think by the end it was like 6.5 minutes, my last 2 kilometres I think. So it's a good time, it's a reasonable time. Obviously I'd prefer to run faster, but I think I have to just ease myself in a bit better rather than just trying to do it, because if I try and run too quickly at the beginning, then I knacker myself out, and that's when I keep on stopping, and I just hate stopping, because once you stop once I feel like you then just get into a habit of doing it. So yeah, very pleased with myself today. So Bubs is obviously off to nursery. That's why I have to be very quick, because my husband is getting him ready to go to nursery and he'll be dropping him off soon. So yes, I wanted to just have a quick word. So Bubs is going to be at nursery all day. My vlog is done for the week, so hopefully today I can spend my editing time actually editing mine and Rose's video. I'm hoping to get it done. I'm aiming to get it done for Saturday. So yeah, hopefully I can get that done. My husband's having to go into work tomorrow, and I think from tomorrow they're basically saying that they want them to go in at least once a week now to work, going back into the office. So the working from home was good while it lasted. Obviously he's still going to be mostly at home, but yeah, it just means like at least one day a week he will be going into the office. So the extra money that we were getting was good, but now we have to make sure we can factor in the fact that he's going to be going in at least once a week. So but yeah, other than that, can't think of anything else I was going to say. Oh, we've subscribed Bubs up to, I think it's Little Cooks Company, I think it's called. So once a month he will be receiving a baking kit and a cooking kit, which hopefully I'll be able to film for you guys so you can see the different ones that he gets. So it's just basically to get youngsters into sort of healthy food and healthy cooking, and like getting them used to like how they cook and stuff. And they get like little packs. Obviously once I get it, I'll vlog it so you guys can see, but I've been wanting to do it for ages, but because it's quite expensive, it's like £200 for the year. Obviously I don't think you can do like a monthly subscription, but obviously that ends up costing more. If you do it, like if you pay annually, then it's a lot cheaper. So we had to wait for my husband to get his bonus so we could pay off for the year. And then what we're going to do is each month put aside the money, so then we don't have like a big surprise each year when the money comes out. So we have it sat there already because we've been saving for it monthly. Other than that, I can't really think of anything else. So, but like I said, I didn't want to vlog for too long because I've got to go and say goodbye to Bubs and Hubs. I will most likely see you tomorrow when my husband heads off to work. So I'll see you then. Hi guys, welcome to Thursday. Oh my god, I don't know what's wrong with me this morning. I have a feeling it is just incredibly muggy. I got here and like obviously it's rained during the night and it's really cloudy, so I was like, oh, it's a perfect day for running because it feels nice and cool. I've stopped and I've not stopped sweating and it just feels like there's just no air. Muggy as fook right now. But anyway, that was a really good run again. Slower than last time, I think, because where I'm pushing myself to do 5k, even though I'm slowing my pace down, it's that whole thing again where my body is not getting as much time to recover. Yeah, my muscles aren't going to be as happy about me running longer. So yeah, so I was, I think, like a minute slower today, but I'm not too fast. Like I said, I'm not aiming for a specific time. Maybe one day in the near future, I might try and aim to get a 30-minute 5k again. But right now, I'm just running for the distance. I'm running for headspace. I'm running for me time. I'm just running for more the mental health side and also slightly physical health side as well, like weight loss and stuff. But yeah, I'm not challenging myself. I don't think I'm in the right headspace to do it. Today I don't feel so bad, but like yesterday and the day before, my mental health had like just plummeted. I don't know why. It was totally random because before then I'd been feeling really good about myself and I'd been having like a great time. And yeah, like I said, actually felt really, really good, really hopeful and stuff. I mean, a random thing happened, I think, was it Tuesday, where I don't know what it was. As I was getting, like, I just had my shower and I think I was just getting dressed. And then I got like, you know, like when you stare, like if someone flashes a light in your eye or something. It was kind of like that, like I had something like in my eye and it just wouldn't go away. And then the more I like concentrated on it, I realised it was like a tear in my vision. And my husband gets it all the time. I think it's like scintillating scotoma or whatever it's called. And he normally gets it like just before a migraine starts. And it basically, yeah, it's like if you try and look directly at something, like I'd be fine looking at most things, but then if I tried to read something, it would really sort of screw with my vision. But yeah, my husband normally gets it just before he has like a really bad migraine, and I've never had it before, so it was just really weird for me. And then I just had this really annoying headache, not like a crippling headache to the point I couldn't function, but it was just there, and it was really annoying. Bubs was just being overbearing sort of thing that day. And it just got to a point, something just snapped in me and I just found absolutely, like, the thought of anything was just overwhelming. Like, I lost my appetite, didn't want dinner, couldn't face giving Bubs his bath. I was just in an absolute state. I didn't see the point in myself. I thought I was useless. Like, I was just, like in a really bad place. And I don't know why. Like I said, I just really don't know what happened. Yesterday was better, but I still had that feeling like I was questioning everything. I was questioning my Twitch again. I was questioning my Discord in terms of like constantly questioning like why people talk on other Discords but they don't talk on mine, and like different things like that. So yeah, so it was just really, really weird. Like I said, I think I'm desperate. Like I woke up this morning and I was kind of like, do I really want to go on my run? And I was like, yes, I really need to get out on my run. I need the fresh air. I need the space. I need to just be by myself for a bit, have that like concentrating on something else, listening to my ghost stories. So it's helped. I do feel so much better. I'm also really happy as well, and that's probably helped as well. I got a message yesterday from the local pole classes. I haven't heard from them for ages, so it was really random. I can't even remember why I didn't sign up to them before. But yeah, she messaged me to say that there's an opening for classes in July on a Thursday evening. And I spoke to my husband about it. I thought, like, this is something I think I do need. I've been desperately wanting to get back into pole for so long. So the fact, she's actually come back and said there's space available on a Thursday evening, I'm going to go for it. So I've told her I'm interested. I'm still waiting for her to get back to me to tell me how to pay. But yeah, from next Thursday, hopefully it means I'll be starting back pole classes. So I'm like super excited about it. I'm apprehensive, obviously, because with my core, I don't know if I should be doing these sort of things, but I think you sign up on a month-by-month basis, so I can try, and it's only once a week. So I go for the first month if I find that I'm like my stomach is getting worse or whatever. But I feel like because I've been quite good recently at keeping on top of my exercises, I do feel like my core's getting stronger. I'm able to hold things in better. I don't know if it's going down, like I don't see any change, but I do definitely feel as if it's getting stronger. So as long as I keep up those sort of strengthening exercises and stuff at home, hopefully pole shouldn't be too bad. I just have to be very conscious about the different exercises I do, I guess, and not do anything where I feel like it's really sort of putting strain on my abs or anything. So that's currently how things stand. But anyway, yeah, I probably need to go back actually because I need to go and pick my husband up from nursery. But yeah, I just wanted to give a quick catch up with you guys. Don't think anything else is happening as far as I'm aware this week. I'll be heading back up here tomorrow with Bubs for our homemade meet up if anyone comes. I've put an invite out, but it just will be interesting to see if anyone actually turns up. But anyway, I need to head off because I need to go and pick my husband up. So I will speak to you at some point. If you want, you have to go. No, you come down and get them. Hi guys, welcome to Saturday. So hubby has just taken Bubs to his hubby has just taken Bubs to his rugby class, so I'm taking the opportunity as quickly as possible to go through a special delivery we got this week. I haven't even looked at it, so this is going to be like the first sort of chance that I get to actually look at it, because we wanted to do it, one, when Bubs wasn't here, and two, I wanted to be able to vlog it for you guys so you can see what it is. It's from a company called Little Cooks, and they send you through, it's like a subscription, they send through each month either a baking set or a cooking set. So for kids, basically, I think from the ages of 3 to the age of like 11 or something. We've ordered both of them, so he'll have, basically he can cook, so it'll be like a dinner or a lunch, like something savoury, and then the baking is for like cakes and different things. And it's just basically to teach kids about sort of obviously cooking for themselves, so like having the independence there. Also teaching them about healthy eating and like all the different fruits and vegetables and stuff that they can eat. And yeah, it's just like, we thought it was like a really, really good idea. It is quite expensive, so I think we've paid like £200 for the year. But if you think that's 2 boxes a month, so that's like less than £20 a month. And it gets all these like, and they basically send through like all the ingredients. It's all like dry ingredients and stuff that they send through, and they'll last for ages. And I think he gets like this little special booklet that he gets to sort of stamp in, like to say what meals he's made or whatever, and like different things like that. So they're all vegetarian as well. I don't know if you can make them vegan. I think there might be an option to make them vegan, I don't know, or it's just a matter of you just cutting out things. So like obviously I don't know if they give like cheese or whatever, like different things like that that you could probably change up yourself anyway. I don't know, but anyway, if we have a look, then we can actually see what we get, because I'm still not like 100% on what you actually get with it. So we've got the 2 of them sat there. So the boxes are the 2 that are in that envelope, and the brown box is the pack that we decided to buy as well, because we'd literally just signed up. They've given us like, I think it was like 10% off. So he's got his own little cooking set as well now. So like measuring cups and different things. So it's like really, really cool stuff that all like getting really sort of enthusiastic about cooking. So I'll go through it with you guys so you can actually see what you get with this pack, to see what you think. Okay, so let's go with the packages. Like I said, so this is how they come. Unfortunately, because they deliver them in at the same time together, when it actually arrived, we had a thing on here, and you can see it saying about the fact that the package was actually damaged. So obviously, yeah, them trying to shove it in one envelope isn't like the best thing because obviously it's ripped the packaging. But here we go. So this is what he's got. And it's really good because, like I said, these are the things that they can easily fit through. There you go. So they can easily fit through the letterbox. Kind of like, because my husband didn't know how they'd actually do it. But they remind me of our sort of washing up tablets that they deliver where, they can just literally post through the letterbox. And it actually says on here, so you can see what is actually in this one. So it's cow pesto pasta, which I'm really pleased about because this is the one that I was like, oh, we have to make sure we get this pack. And then this is the other one. So jam tarts as well. So yeah, I'm apprehensive to open them because I think it would be nice for him to open them. But then I think, yeah, we'll open this one. See what this one's like. Because I'm unsure what they'll actually give with this. So it says on here, peel me like a banana. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. So, ooh. And there we go. It's a little, all nicely wrapped. So it says cow pesto pizza. Making your own pizza is so much fun. And this one is packed with goodness. The base includes chia seeds and flax seeds, which contain a fat called omega-3, which helps to keep all the cells in our bodies healthy. Our bodies don't make omega-3, so we need to eat them in our food, like in these yummy pizzas. And then it gives all the ingredients. So you've got spelt flour, passata, water, olive oil, cheese, kale, parmesan, sunflower seeds, chia seeds, salt, flax seeds, active yeast. Food packaging is compostable. Best before, so it gives a sell-by date as well. That's end of October. It's got all the allergens, obviously in bold, and it gives all the nutritional information as well. So, so like you've got calories, protein, carbs, fiber, everything like that. So, but this is like the thing I'm like really looking forward to. So he's got his own little pack here to open it. Like I said, this is all compostable. So this is the better way to do it, right? So yeah, so it's got like this month's star ingredient and healthy facts about this month's star ingredient. So it's like they get to write a little report about what they're learning and stuff. Add this month's sticker. This is great. So it's like they get to put in all the different ingredients, all the different meals that they make. And then they get to say how yummy it was, how difficult it was, how fun it was to make. So yeah, that's that. So that's his little record book that he gets to keep. Is kale seeds. So obviously what we actually get to do then is they send you with each pack is the seeds of like a vegetable or something. So the fact that he's actually been sent the kale seeds so we can grow some kale in the garden. So we'll have to get some compost so we can actually do that. So you've got the pizza based ingredients. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. I'm going to love making pizza with him. So yeah, so you got that. Also got tomato sauce ingredients. Pesto ingredients as well. So look, they give you absolutely everything. What's these? Oh, what traits about your parents do you want to have when you grow up? That's nice. None, probably. There's a little sticker that he sticks in his record book. This is great. If you could have any animal as a pet, which would you choose? A fun game to play. Ask everyone to think of 3 things about themselves, 2 of them true and 1 a fib. Take it in turns to tell everyone the 3 things, and the winner is the person who guesses the most fibs correctly. Brilliant. And I'm assuming this is like the baking paper. So this is the booklet that you get with it for the actual pizza. So you go, prep time 15 minutes, 1 hour proven time, cook 15 to 20 minutes, serves 2 pizzas. So yeah, it gives you everything that you've been given, and this is the extra things. Yeah, this is a brilliant recipe for pizza bases that you can make again and again, and also a great pesto recipe that uses some of nature's most healthy ingredients. Cow is a powerful vegetable to eat. 50 grams provides around 30% of your vitamin A needs in a day, and 70% of your vitamin C. It also contains lots of healthy fats, which are good for our brains. So yes, this is what you get that's included, and these are the extra things that you'll need. So yeah, it says like cheese, you can have dairy or non-dairy. The skills you'll be learning: kneading dough, rolling, grating and mixing. Utensils: 2 baking trays, mixing bowl, clean tea towel, blender, measuring scales and a spoon. So yeah, then it's cooking instructions, how to make the dough and how to make your pesto. Yeah, so it's like great instructions. Okay, yeast is actually living microorganisms. When the pizza base is made, the yeast becomes spread out in the flour. Each bit of yeast makes tiny gas bubbles, and That puts millions of bubbles in dough before it gets baked. So it's great stuff that's just like great for them to learn. Like, grow your own kale. So the fact we have the kale seeds, so you get to learn like all the different vitamins and stuff, nutrients that you get with kale, and how to grow them as well, and then different recipes. I have a recipe for kale crisps. Oh, that'd be good. How awesome is that? So yeah, we'll definitely have to try and do that. And I'm assuming, let's see if I from the recipe, if this actually is the, because it doesn't actually say. So I don't know what this is. I'm assuming, yeah, that's the baking paper, because it feels like baking paper. So, but yeah, so this is what you get in a pack. I don't know if the baking one is different. I don't think you get like grow your own strawberries or whatever to make jam and stuff. But I know this is why I wanted more, like, I wasn't too fussed about the savoury things, because I was like, well, we do a lot of our own like cooking things from scratch ourselves. But I loved the idea of the pack in terms of like with the record book and also growing your own veg and stuff. I love that idea, hence why I wanted to go for the savoury one. I was more interested in the baking one because obviously baking with him is quite a fun thing to do. So that was more the idea, but yeah, I'm just so impressed with this. So this is, like I said, you get the two together and it's like £20 or less than £20 a month, I think, each. Like, so if you were to buy, you can buy them separately, so you don't have to get the two of them. So you can get like just the savoury one for like £10 a month or whatever it is. And also with the subscriptions, like we're paying annually because obviously it's the cheapest way of doing it. But you can actually buy them. I think you can pay for them monthly, quarterly, however way you want to do it. And then you just cancel whenever you like, if you can't afford it or whatever, and they'll refund you like the right amount sort of things. So yeah, I am super impressed with it. I'm really excited to give it a go with him as well. Like I said, I won't open the baking one. I'll leave that one for me to do with him, but hopefully I can get it all on film anyway. So yeah, I'll put all this away and then we'll look at his utensils that he's got so you can see them. Okay, so these are his utensils that we ordered. I think he came to like £25 or something, so I think they're quite expensive, but if you get them on like the deal, it's not so bad. So let's see what we've got. And it comes all nicely wrapped as well. It's kind of ripped already. So it comes in this, like, I can stand it up because I have to leave this out for him so he can see it. So yeah, so he gets this little measuring jug for his liquids and stuff. Then he's got all his measuring spoons. So it actually tells him like all the different measurements on them. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, so it's got all the different measurements. Got his own little spatula, mini spatula. And he has a whisk. Then it's got his own, and we call it mini turner. So yeah, so he's got all these. So what I'll have to do is I'll keep these out of his range for the time being. And then when we've got a chance to actually cook, I think it'll probably be Wednesday. We can go for it again and try and wrap it up. But yeah, there you go. So I'm like super, super impressed with that. I think it's absolutely brilliant. I'm so like excited though to actually get him involved. Hopefully he'll be interested in it. If not, hopefully it'll be like a thing as he gets older. He'll get more involved with all the like record keeping and different stuff. But yeah, love it for him. But anyway, I'm trying to think of what else has happened this week. I don't think much else has happened for me to catch you up on. We went out yesterday. I was supposed to do a usual Friday home ed meetup, but even though I organised it to be local to us, no one turned up, which was great. Love that. But yeah, it just annoyed me where people say they're going, like you invite people, they reply saying they're going and then no one turns up. So yeah, that pissed me off a bit, but anyway, not going to dwell on it because yeah, there's no point. But anyway, I don't know why my hay fever is like really kicked off. I don't know if it's probably the dust from the boxes. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. You can also follow me on social media, or the links will be down below. And on that note, I'll say love you guys and I shall see you in the next video. Bye.